Top 10. Number 10.
Inside Man. This was a surprisingly tough list to compose. When I sat down to think about it, there are way more heist films than I realized. Films you wouldn't even think of in that light. And at number 10 is Inside Man, which fully deserves to be on the list. A fantastic cast with a great idea at its heart in which you're never quite sure which way the film is going. Clive Owens battles wits with Denzel Washington in this Spike Lee film. Owens plays Dalton Russell, who has planned the perfect heist, and you're along for the ride. Overall, Inside Man is a thrilling and intelligent heist film that stands out for its strong performances, smart writing, and innovative approach to the genre. If you're a fan of heist films that offer more than just mindless action and thrills, then this film is definitely worth checking out.
Just let everybody stay calm, okay?
Don't I sound calm to you?
Yes, you do.
Number 9.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. Die Hard may be the better film, but Die Hard with a Vengeance is the better heist film. You're led to believe this is a terrorist plot with a view to target our infamous hero John McClane. The film takes a twist when we learn of their elaborate plan to steal the gold from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. One of the key strengths of Die Hard with a Vengeance as a heist film is its pairing of Willis as McClane and Samuel L. Jackson as Zeus Carver, creating a fun and interesting dynamic which works really well. The film features intense action sequences, clever puzzles, and riddles, with plenty of witty banter between Willis and Jackson's characters. The chemistry between the two leads is a standout feature of the film. This is an action-packed and entertaining heist film that keeps you on your toes.
Number 8.
Sneakers. Robert Redford leads the all-star cast as the suave and charming leader of the team. Dan Aykroyd brings his trademark humor as the conspiracy theorist genius, and Sidney Poitier is the no-nonsense veteran who keeps the group in line. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. With the supporting cast that includes River Phoenix, Ben Kingsley, and James Earl Jones, Sneakers is full of memorable performances. The cast make up security experts who are hired to steal a top-secret black box that has the ability to decrypt and encrypt any code in the world. Each member brings their own unique skills and personalities to the group dynamic. The script is clever and witty, with plenty of surprises and twists that keep the audience engaged until the very end. What sets Sneakers apart is its use of clever heist sequences. From manipulating security cameras to outsmarting a laser grid, the team's schemes are both thrilling and funny. The film's plot keeps you guessing. It's smart, funny, and full of heart. A true gem of a film.
Number 7.
Stander. Stander is a 2003 crime drama starring Thomas Jane. The film is based on the true story of Andre Stander, a South African police captain who becomes a notorious bank robber in the late 70s. The film follows Stander as he goes from an upstanding member of the police force to a career criminal. Along with two accomplices, Stander begins a string of daring heists, all while still working as a police officer, and often returning to the scene of his crimes to investigate the very robberies he committed. Rather than portraying the robbers as one-dimensional villains, the film explores the complex motivations and inner conflicts of its protagonist. The film also takes a critical look at the political and social climate of the apartheid era of South Africa, which adds another layer of depth and complexity to the story.
Gentlemen, we have graduated to task force.
Number 6.
Killing Zoe. Killing Zoe is a 1994 crime thriller starring Eric Stoltz and Julie Delpy. The film tells the story of a professional thief named Zed, who travels to Paris to pull off a bank heist with his old friend Eric and a group of French criminals. As the heist begins, Zed quickly realizes that his reckless and drug-addicted friend Eric has a different plan in mind. What follows is a violent and chaotic night as the group clashes with the police and everything spirals out of control. Killing Zoe shows an intense and unrelenting portrayal of the criminal underworld. The film explores the dark and dangerous side of the heist genre, with graphic violence and disturbing characters.
What's your girlfriend name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Oh, it's a beautiful name.
Zoe. This is Eric.
Yeah, ma Zoe. Yeah, ma tigre.
This is a raw and gritty heist film, worth a watch and one I feel gets overlooked.
Number 5.
Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves is a 2018 heist film starring Gerard Butler. The film tells the story of an elite unit of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department who are tasked with taking down a crew of bank robbers known as the Outlaws. The film follows the two groups as they prepare for a high-stakes heist on the Federal Reserve Bank in Los Angeles, engaging in a tense game of cat and mouse, with each side trying to outsmart the other. Along the way, the film explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and family. We see the characters struggle to navigate their personal relationships in the midst of the high-stakes heist, as both sides are committed to fulfilling their goals.
Do you know what this means? It means I am a member of a gang, only we have badges, which means you are done.
I didn't expect much from this film, seeing the cast and skimming through the trailer for the film. But as you watch, you realize they found some magic. Everything works well together, everyone puts in a shift, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Number 4.
Dog Day Afternoon. Dog Day Afternoon is a 1975 heist film directed by Sidney Lumet and starring Al Pacino. The film is based on the true story of a botched bank robbery that took place in Brooklyn, New York in 1972. This is widely regarded as a classic of the heist genre, thanks to its gritty realism, powerful performances, and socially relevant themes. Pacino gives an amazing performance as the charismatic and unpredictable Sonny, while Lumet's direction keeps the tension high throughout the film.
He wants to kill me so bad he can taste it.
Oh, God, I was going to kill him.
Attica! Attica!
What are you
Attica! 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 Attica!
Dog Day Afternoon is a thought-provoking heist film that still resonates today.
Number 3.
The Usual Suspects. The Usual Suspects is a 1995 crime thriller directed by Bryan Singer and starring an ensemble cast including Stephen Baldwin, Gabriel Byrne, Benicio del Toro, Kevin Pollak, and Kevin Spacey. The film follows a group of criminals who are brought together for a heist and soon become embroiled in a much larger conspiracy. This is perhaps the most loose with the idea that this is a heist film. The story is told through the eyes of the character Verbal Kint, who recounts the story of the heist and how the criminals were all coerced into working for a mysterious figure named Kaiser Soze. The film's plot is a masterclass in narrative structure and misdirection, as Verbal's story slowly reveals the true identity and motivations of Kaiser Soze.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world
I know he's here.
he didn't exist.
The film is also notable for its stylish direction and memorable performances. The Usual Suspects is a gripping and complex heist film that rewards repeat viewings.
Number 2.
Hell or High Water. Chris Pine, Ben Foster, and Jeff Bridges star in this bank-robbing, gunslinging, Texas-sized thrill ride. The two brothers are on a mission to save their family ranch by any means necessary. This modern Western takes us on a heart-pounding journey through small-town Texas as the brothers outsmart the law and rob a string of banks to get the cash they need. Don't think for a second that this is just another shoot-'em-up action flick. With a script that's as smart as it is entertaining, Hell or High Water explores themes of family, loyalty, and the struggles of everyday folks just trying to get by in a tough world.
Hold on. Yeah.
With standout performances from Jeff Bridges as the grizzled lawman on their trail, and Ben Foster as the loose cannon brother. Hell or High Water is a must-see for anyone who loves a good old-fashioned showdown.
And at number 1.
Heat. This is the definitive heist movie that I think nearly everyone can agree on as being the pinnacle. Heat is about a professional thief, Neil McCauley, played by Robert De Niro, and a cop, Vincent Hanna, played by Al Pacino, who becomes obsessed with catching him. These are two sides of the same coin, strong characters who will not give an inch. With perhaps the best shootout scene in movie history, it's a character study that explores the gray area between good and evil. De Niro and Pacino give masterful performances that will leave you wanting more. And the supporting cast, including Val Kilmer, is equally as impressive. With non-stop action, incredible performances, and a memorable shootout scene that set the standard, Heat is a masterpiece that explores the fight between good and evil. It's no wonder it's considered one of the greatest heist films of all time. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know your picks or anything we may have missed. And remember to
like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell.